What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Ria and Fran giving you that Friday energy on a Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. We are back. Sorry about the lack of episode on Wednesday. We were in Boston. As we've explained before, logistically impossible to record and get the episode out. Our team's got to get to the venue. It's a whole thing. So we wish we were able to put out an episode on Wednesday because of the news that dropped.
Yes.
But unfortunately, we couldn't make it happen. But we're going to talk all about it today. And we are going to get into all of that messy drama, unpack it all, because more has been revealed. But first, this podcast is presented by Microsoft 365 Copilot. Before we get into all the messy little details, we need to talk about the thing that is keeping everyone's lives organized right now, and that is Microsoft 365 Copilot.
That is right, because the world moves fast. Your workday moves even faster. Pitching products, drafting reports, analyzing data. Microsoft 365 Copilot is your AI assistant for work, built into Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and all other Microsoft 365 apps that you use, helping you quickly write, create, analyze, summarize everything you need to do so you can cut through the clutter, make the path to your best work, finish off the week strong so that you don't have anything lingering into the weekend that you're worried about. You can just close your laptop on Friday and say everything is done. You'll be ready for Monday. And Microsoft Copilot can really help you do that.
That is exactly right. And you can learn more at Microsoft.com/M365Copilot. Welcome back, everybody. It has been welcome to Illyria.
Yep.
It's been quite the week. And although we didn't have an episode on Wednesday when the Amanda and West joint statement dropped, we have had way more come out. So I'm actually glad that we can summarize the entire thing today because so many more details have come out. Kyle had been stopped on the street. We have all that. We're going to get into everything.
Yep.
But first, just want to give a big thank you to the crowd in Boston who showed up and showed out because we had such an amazing show, as always, in Boston. It was really so much fun. And Ariel Kebbel, top tier guest. Top tier.
She really was amazing. And she just gave us that Friday energy going into the weekend. Make sure you guys are feeling good this weekend. Maybe you want to hit a little workout presented by Planet Fitness. Get that Friday energy flowing in you. Highly recommend. It'll make you feel great. And we felt great leaving Boston. We felt great in Boston. It was so much fun. We did the Wilbur, which we had never done before. Really cool theater, which was cool. Really cool theater, which was cool. I can't
Tell
believe
us
I
how
just
cool
said,
it was.
Can't believe I said cool twice like that. Just
Throw
came
in a
out.
gruel. It was gruel.
Can't believe how cool it was, guys. But no, it was. We always stay kind of in the same area, and it is close to some theaters and stuff. So it's fun. It's easy. I love Boston. When we got there, we had such a nice day. It was good. Had some nice temperatures. Walk around Newbury Street, shop a little bit. It's gorgeous. Spring is just on the cusp up there. Came back to New York. The trees are starting to flower and all those things. It feels a little more spring here. Boston's probably a week or two behind us, but they're just right there.
They are. They're right there. Speaking of the shows, though, Trent will be our guest in Minneapolis, closing out the tour with
Our white elephant.
Yeah, with the one we know best, and we haven't seen him in a little bit.
White elephant is the game. What's the big guest? White whale.
Our white whale.
White whale. I said
Yeah.
white elephant.
And I said, that's Trent. No, yeah, white whale.
White whale.
He,
white whale.
Yeah, he will be joining us, and it's going to be so much fun. Just, we have a lot to catch up on with Trent.
Been seeing him. When was the last time we saw him? I'm drawing a blank.
I'm no joke. I think the last time I saw Trent was when we walked across the city for Noah's.
Oh, and I wasn't there.
Yeah.
He did
He didn't do a fall show.
a fall show,
No.
and he didn't do our Christmas show.
No, he didn't do our Christmas show. He couldn't make it.
Is it possible I haven't seen him since our Christmas show at the end of 2024?
No, you saw him in June in a gun quit.
Oh, yes.
Here's the thing about Trent. He always brings something to the live show. He FaceTimed Noah Khan during our last guest.
Yeah, right.
The last time he was a guest
We were
at a
like,
live
you gotta
show.
bring something good.
Yeah.
To
and
the table.
we didn't even ask him to do that.
Yeah.
He was like, I have Noah Khan.
He had it
FaceTiming.
prepped.
Yeah. So maybe he'll FaceTime him again.
I have Noah Khan on the line.
Yes.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. So that's super exciting. But yeah, Boston was a freaking blast, like usual.
Maybe we'll dip in some of that golf.
Should we ask them why they're covering up Tiger Woods' DUI on Foreplay?
Yeah. Buy tickets to Minneapolis.
Yeah, to find out more about what's going on behind the scenes of Foreplay.
Yep.
I'm kidding. But throughout all of this, the big topic was everyone wanting to know about Amanda and Wes. Now, here's the thing.
I haven't been able to sleep.
If you don't watch Summer House, you might be confused about who these people are, but we will give you the full rundown. And I think even if you haven't watched Summer House at this point, you're turning. Listen, Dave, he was all of a sudden locked into this drama because he had tweeted that Brianna told him the Super Bowl and was like, this is old news, yawn. Oof. And everyone was like, wait a second. He then texted Fran and I and was like, wait, is me saying that I knew the Super Bowl big deal? And we were like, extremely.
It was like, am I providing important information? Yeah,
yes.
you are.
You are now providing a timeline that people did not know about.
Yeah, so there was no timeline.
And then
everything was rumored.
No.
You're speaking in cold hard fact that Brie told you at the Super Bowl in February.
And Brie's like, Dementia Dave, put your phone down. Like, this is enough. So we were going back and forth with Dave because he was asking us so many details about the show. And he was like, wait, these people are married? And by the way, he kept calling it a timeshare, which was...
Like, they got a timeshare in the Hamptons?
Like, really, really cracking me up. So that was a funny little tidbit of like, I sent him like a rundown of basically how I can explain these people's relationships. In his video, he's like, Ciara's crying to Amanda. I'm like, oh my God, this is literally what I typed out.
Yeah.
And he's now trying to give people a rundown of what he knows had happened.
It is something that we are very aware of with him, that you do have to know that if you are going to text him something, there is a chance he will read it or post exactly what you said.
He's screenshotting everyone's messages these days. When I clicked his story and I saw our group chat, I was like, dude.
Yeah.
But no, you have to be, you got to be aware.
You just got to be aware. So we were like, okay, we'll fill him in and know that he may read this word for word basically to everybody. And he's found himself in the middle of this situation, which I don't think he thought was going to happen when he sent out that tweet. I don't think he thought it was going to be such a big deal, and it was. He made multiple videos. Now he's ready to like make it a whole series.
Yeah, he texted us. He's like,
he's ready to be Gossip Dave.
No, literally, he's like, I'm gonna like do beach gossip. You guys might like have to tell me what's going on. We're like, we'll be your source.
There's a couple. There's a lot of reasons I think for that. I think he potentially misses gossiping a little bit on BFFs.
I think so.
I think he misses getting off his takes on the pop culture world. Mm-hmm. And he's gone full Jimmy Buffett in the Keys.
Don't mention his looks.
Yeah. Don't mention. I know.
Don't you dare.
Don't mention.
Or else he's not going to do the beach gossip.
The tan, the hair, the beard. So, I won't say that he's looking like Tom Hanks in Castaway.
Don't say it.
I didn't say it. I didn't say that he, I won't say that that's what he looks like.
No, don't.
But I think, it's like, it's getting everybody talking, and everybody was like, why is Dave in the middle of this? Mm-hmm. And he had what's funny is he didn't even know he was sitting on this for 2 months.
No.
Like, he thought he's been sitting on this for 2 months. He had no one to tell. And now he's like, oh my God, I've known this for 2 months.
Yeah, I was texting with Brie about it. I was like cracking up. I was like, oh my God, he's now just throwing your name out with other things as well. He was like, Brie told me Alex Earl and Tom Brady are dating. Yeah. And then Bree's commenting on the video like, they are not dating. Yeah. Stop, put your phone down. It was really a funny little wrinkle in this. But we are going to get into the rest of the show, and we're really going to do a full breakdown of their statement, what Kyle has said, more details that have been revealed on TMZ, and the whole thing. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about this new, very highly suspicious Unwell Winter Games cast, which I roll at. Olivia Rodrigo's new album is coming out June 12th. We finally got a date. Super excited about that. And then a producer that worked on The Bachelor is releasing a book, a tell-all, and I think Peter Weber may be a little bit involved, and I don't think he's happy about it.
You know what? You'll always find him at the heart of it.
Mm-hmm. Pilot Pete at the center.
At the center, just when you think things get quiet for good old Pilot Pete. He's just trying to fly his planes with his brother. He's just trying to live his life. And they're like, bam, potential love situation, potential tryst with a producer.
A little rendezvous. And we have a great game of trivia, so let's get into it. We mentioned having that Friday energy going into the weekend from our Boston show and just a great week ahead as well. And honestly, I'm excited to hit the gym this weekend, all right? Getting back into a routine. And you could do the same with Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is a judgment-free environment where you're free to get strong your way and on your time. Planet Fitness is so great because there are so many options when you step into a Planet Fitness. Whether you're just looking to do cardio or you're looking for strength training, you want to get into weights, there's so many machines that are available to you. They're easy to use, especially if maybe you're just beginning your journey or you've been going for a while. It's all over for beginning to expert level. They have it at Planet Fitness. And most locations are open 24 hours. So if you're thinking of how to try and figure it into your schedule, there are 24 hours in the day for you to fit it in with Planet Fitness. It's $15 a month membership, and we are all strong in this planet, so you can join today in club, online, or in the free PF app. Hours, amenities, and others vary by club. Check out planetfitness.com or stop by your local club for more information. You must be 18 years old to enroll or 13 to 17 with a parent or guardian. It's Tuesday afternoon. Everyone is waited.
Picture this.
Picture this. Everyone's waiting with bated breath.
Yeah.
When will Amanda and Wes address these rumors about them potentially dating, hooking up?
Will they even address it?
Will they address it? Will they wait to the reunion? We're getting reports that the reunion films April 14th or 15th, one of those days, a mere 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Will they speak up? Boom. Joint statement on both of their Instagram stories at the same exact time. Yeah. And let me just say, that's one too many joint statements for Amanda Batula in the year of 2026, okay? We had just gotten a joint statement with her and Kyle back in January. Now we're getting a joint statement with West.
Too many wees.
All of a sudden, they've become a we.
Yeah.
And now everyone's spiraling. When the fuck did they become a we? This has really jumped. We thought maybe they just kissed. Now they're releasing a word salad mumbo jumbo statement of actually, what the fuck did they even say in the statement?
Yeah,
because it wasn't very clear.
They actually really said nothing.
They really said nothing and a lot at the same time.
Yeah, it's a lot of words that really summarize to we don't really know what we are or what we're doing. And that's really, that was kind of the whole statement. I'll read it. We've seen the growing online speculation, so while this is still very new, we wanted to provide some clarity. They provided no clarity. It was never our intention to purposely hide anything. Given the complicated relationship dynamics involved and the scrutiny that comes with being on a reality show, we needed a little space to process things privately before speaking on it. We've shown up for each other as friends over the years, through all the highs and lows. And what's developed recently was the last thing either of us expected. Our connection grew out of a genuine, long-standing friendship, which made it especially important for us to approach this with care. As our feelings evolved, we wanted to take time to understand exactly what we were feeling. We also recognize that this has an impact beyond just us and never wanted our actions to cause any hurt or be perceived as careless. We truly appreciate the understanding and respect as we navigate this. Nowhere in this statement is like maybe you're acknowledging the people that you're hurting people, but maybe like we're so sorry to the people we hurt with our careless actions or anything of the sort.
There was no names that were thrown out, Amanda, Wes, Sierra, Kyle, like the 4 names involved.
Yeah.
None were thrown into that statement. It also was a statement that didn't really clarify anything of, are they dating? Did they just hook up? Like, they didn't really give much context.
Yeah, 'cause I don't think they know.
I don't think they know. And I think it's very clear. We talked about this on Monday. If you didn't hear our episode on Monday, but our stance was very clear on this, that Amanda doing this to Sierra, who has been so open about her feelings, is an act of betrayal. Like, crossing that line with your girlfriend is...
I know. And I know people are saying, hey, look, this, you better be in love. This better be true fucking love. Because then I was like, okay, I guess. But it does not from the outside perceive to be that way yet. I don't know. Maybe if they get through this... Getting through this shitstorm is going to be extremely hard for both of them to be able to have a successful relationship afterwards. I think you need to have like a really already super deep foundation and love for each other that you are aware of and are clear and share with each other in order to get through something like this.
Yeah, they got to weather the storm together.
Which I don't know if that is the case.
Right.
I hope it is. Like, I hope West is there for Amanda right now. I hope like it's like, hey, you guys did this to each other. Like, you guys did this to everybody else, so you better at least stand behind each other.
Right.
Because if you crumble this quickly and you're already out,
then it's like you lost friendships, you lost each other.
It's all for naught.
Yes.
And that's exactly, it's the situation you're in. We were talking about it. It, to me, look, it says all I need to know. And I know there's like the pylon on Amanda, and that's been talked about a lot in the last day or so as well. And it's like, okay, Sierra's feelings are at the front of this for everybody, and that should be the case. Like, I'm sorry, right now Amanda's feelings are an afterthought to me in this situation. I hear what people, like, we'll talk about Kyle was caught on the street, had the whole video, he's really concerned about Amanda and her mental health, which is so valid. And that, you know, it breaks my heart that she is getting like death threats over this. We are commenting on the social dynamic of doing something like this, not sending her messages directly, not, you know, cyberbullying is what the term Kyle used, but it's like where the attacks on this person directly to them. It's just so crazy because everybody, you know, we commentate on reality TV, and it's what everybody does on reality TV or on a reality TV show. People are going to comment on your life and your choices. For us, it's like we had this conversation where no matter what, I don't care if there's a flirt here or a flirt there. Somebody that my best friend or one of my best friends has hooked up with and had serious feelings for, never crossing the line.
Off limits.
Off limits.
Immediately. Like, it doesn't even, like, it's not even a thought to even, that's why I don't understand. And I said this at our live show. I can empathize with somebody falling in love unconventionally. Yeah. Obviously. But I cannot empathize with fucking one of your best girlfriend's mans. Like, that is just not, that is just off the table. It's off limits. Exes, anybody, like, that is just a no-go for one of your good girlfriends.
I just can't imagine.
I can't imagine that. So I think in like what you were saying, 100% true. And I think any normal person can see that, where it's like, yeah, people are on reality TV, they put their life out there, can talk about it on podcasts, can talk about it on your forums online, Reddit threads, whatever it is, or, you know, gossip with your friends, right? Your group chats.
Yeah, put it in the group chat.
Put it in the group chat, talk with your friends about it. Do not like send threats to the people that are involved, because that is obviously crossing a line that should be known by now. Like, any normal person knows that that is crossing a line, but obviously people get so attached in a way that they feel like it is happening to them directly. Yeah. And then, you know, it spreads that. So putting that aside, because that we all should know, you know, we're going to talk about the situation because it's on reality TV and they put their lives out there, and that's like to be expected, obviously, besides what we just talked about. This situation, like, you know, saying that we didn't intend to hide anything. You did. You were hiding it. And you did intend to hide it.
And just be like, we intended to hide it. Yeah. Because we thought we were protecting everybody's feelings. Yeah. That was wrong.
Right. You could say, yeah, we were hiding it because we knew that maybe this wasn't the best thing, which is wrong. And if they were
just
like
be
getting
more transparent, be more honest.
If they were getting
it all out there.
Yeah. If they were getting like hard eyes for each other and stuff, like, you know, you got to sit Sarah and Kyle down and be like, listen, we don't know what's happening here. And then be okay with the fact that you're going to lose some friends with that. So this situation, now on top of that, Amanda and West aside, it has now come out that West is fucking all of Manhattan, Montana, Chicago, every state, don't know. Allegedly. I mean, this man got a girl in every area code.
Yeah, I know.
It's insane.
It really is a head scratcher, because while none of that is confirmed, it's like seeing him put out a joint statement with Amanda and then have Page Six, Dumois, like all these outlets basically say that he has been dating other people. And granted, he and Amanda like may not be exclusive. I don't know. They don't like, it's not like they came out and said we're boyfriend and girlfriend. Now, there are other sources, I'm putting in quotes because everybody has a source in this situation, and every fan account's posting messages. My my sister's Botox person knows Amanda's PR lady. Like, it's like crazy the connections that are being thrown out there. But there's people being like, oh, they're in love. Like, like this is the real deal for them. And you're like, okay, show us that then. You know, like if that's the case, then you're good and roll with it.
Right.
You know,
and
like,
I just don't know if that's going to be the case because we're now getting...
Other sources are saying it's not. Like, oh, hey, I was in an elevator with him on St. Patrick's Day. He was with some brunette, like, getting off on the floor. So I saw one thing that was like, he introduced Amanda to his family St. Patrick's Day weekend. I was like, that guy was in Chicago St. Patrick's Day weekends, like, out with friends.
And he had been apparently on and off exclusive with this woman, Miha, who was originally from Montana, I believe, and she moved. And apparently this is like just a lot of hearsay and, you know, sent it to Dumas and other, you know, Instagrams, that they had this on and off relationship where West would apparently be like, oh, I'm just with other people for, you know, the publicity. Like, really, you're my number one girl.
Right. It's like you have to hide it for the show.
But I'm with other people. And then apparently when he started dating Sierra, that was part of it, that like he was still seeing other people and Sierra was like, no, that's not going to happen. Then there were reports that West and Sierra had been rekindling a little romance in the past couple of weeks. And here's the thing, like, Sierra could not have been more clear on this show the boundaries that she has. And then most recently opening up on the show of the backlash and, you know, things that come her way dating white guys on reality TV.
Yeah.
And there are things that we will never understand. You know, that she says being in her shoes is like.
I know.
When this commentary comes her way. So like,
which just makes it extra careless from Amanda. I think.
It's like
truly, I think it's just extra careless listening to all these conversations. And all the timelines are so blurred right now. People are watching these episodes back of them and they're, you know, lingering touch and things. They're like, did it go back to the summer? Did it not? When did it start? I don't know. Was there flirtations here or there? And I just can't imagine, and I really hope it's not the case, that Sierra's opening up about this, having these conversations in the summer, going through all these feelings, and like Amanda and West are giving each other googly eyes across the table.
And just how Kyle mentioned Amanda's mental health, because obviously, as we've stated many of times now, sending somebody death threats and going that far is not okay. Sierra has also been extremely open about her mental health. And can you imagine how this is affecting her? Like losing friendships and all of that as well is also probably taking a large toll on her mental health too. So I just feel like there's so many layers to this. And on top of that, like, you know, a lot of the conversation was falling on like, yes, Amanda betrayed one of her best girls and like that is not okay. But now on top of that, West playing multiple different women at the same time adds a whole other layer to this that I think when we find out more, I'm just getting a sense that we're going to be even more shocked because there are too many reports of him with other women, reports of him. I mean, we mentioned this. He was commenting on Sierra's picture 2 weeks ago. Holy frick. Like that's weird to me if he was with Amanda at that time. So I just think this is extremely messy. And on top of that, mentioning how these two people are like, all right, if you're going to be together, then fucking stand 10 feet tall being like, I love this person and I'm with them. I just, going back to the past couple of reunions of thinking about West, he's always like, you know, crawling into a little hole, looking at the ground when he speaks, never really like, he's very bold in other ways, maybe bold in his actions, but when it gets to the reunion and his defenses are not very bold. So I'm just kind of already crawling out of my skin thinking about the way he's going to act at this reunion. If he stands up there and is like, you know what? Like loud and clear, I really love this girl and I can't help it, But I just don't know because he just seems like the type that's going to like crawl into a hole.
And I just don't know if he's ready to make that kind of commitment. It's from what we've seen and the dating and sort of, you know, seeing other people and all these things. And here's the thing, we don't know what their timeline really is. They could have been flirting for a long time, but haven't actually hooked up till more recently. Could like it seems most likely it starts as something where Amanda's single. She's looking for groups of friends in New York. She's going out again. She's finding comfort in Wes. They're good friends. They're going out a couple times, getting a little drunk. They hook up. It's like, oh, shoot. Now what? Maybe it happens again and again, and they catch feelings, or it is what it is. That's hard for them to navigate because they were spotted so quickly, and like these rumors started to come out so fast, and they really weren't necessarily hiding it from people. It's like Dumois had multiple spottings, which we didn't believe. We were like, oh, they're being flirty. Like they're like Wes is like a flirty friend and whatever. But it all seems like it was pretty real at this point. In my mind, it's like, okay, that happens. I don't think they've really had any time to work through their feelings, because Wes probably has been hooking up with other girls too. So it's like, oh, it's casual. Like we're seeing other, like we haven't labeled it or anything, but now they're kind of being forced into labeling it because now the whole world knows. Mm-hmm. So I don't see him being ready in that situation. Amanda's been doing interviews this whole year of, looking forward to dating and maybe dating somebody younger and not settling down and having some fun and praising Sierra as a friend, and she's so loyal and such a great friend. And she went on Jason Tartick's podcast, said she wouldn't touch any of her castmates. So it's just, I don't know if it's like something happened that's really more recently, and now it's just rapidly having to be defined, because now we're all like, well, what the fuck are you?
Right, exactly. My favorite part of the day now is when I get to crack open my Pepsi Prebiotic Cola. This in my hand is the Prebiotic Cola cherry vanilla flavor. There's also the original as well. Original Cola and cherry vanilla, 2 flavors are out right now. There is 30 calories in each can, 5 grams of sugar, and 3 grams of prebiotic fiber. It's a perfect pick-me-up during the day, especially lunchtime in the office. We are now stacked with our Pepsi, so having a nice little Pepsi with my lunch, or when I go home, sit on the couch, watch a TV show, pop open a Pepsi. It is delicious. And if you haven't tried it already, it's available now. So make sure you're trying. It is so good. Like I'm telling you, this cherry vanilla just hits the spot, especially midday. So Pepsi Prebiotic Cola is available now. So try it now.
Kyle's throwing a little shit on the fire. He was stopped on the street. There's a 3-part interview on TikTok. And, he's certainly throwing a little fire into the flame here by saying, because he was like, what's the timeline? Do you know what the timeline is? He's like, I don't really know. Well, there's this, like, I was getting DMs going back to June, but like, and you're like, oh, okay. Like, so I don't know. It's like, it's weird because at the same time, his whole vibe was, I've talked to Sierra. She seems to have a little bit more evidence than Kyle had, is what it seemed like. His focus is really on West. He's concerned about Amanda. He said he's talked to Amanda, but his concern is West.
His concern is how many followers West is gaining.
Yeah,
he mentioned that at least 3 times.
Kyle really is so funny.
Well, this is the list of Kyle's concerns.
Yeah.
Number 1, will they return to Summer House?
Yeah.
Number 2, West's follower count, and number 3, Amanda. In that order. He's like,
wait, West has gained like 50,000 followers.
Yeah, he's like, I just don't understand. Amanda's losing followers. People are cyberbullying her, but West is gaining followers. I'm with him. It is confusing that West is gaining followers, but the fact that he mentioned it 3 times, I'm like, Kyle, there's bigger issues here. Kyle's worried about his bag, and then he's like, and then he throws in there, Carl's a mess.
Carl's
a mess. Poor Carl.
You know what? Carl probably is a mess.
He's probably like, oh my God, I got soft bar. I got to pay for this shit.
Yeah, seriously.
We need the show to continue.
And
so,
I know. And like him also saying, I do feel like there's a lot of people in the Bravo world that maybe also just didn't follow West, but like followed Amanda already, and then they see Scandal and they just want to see.
They just want to keep up. If
like
there's
they
a
want to
post.
keep up with any updates or if there's any posts or anything. I don't think anybody. I mean, I'm sure there's some people, but I don't think the majority of people are like, "Go West! I'm giving him a follow." Like I don't think that's where it's coming from. I think people are just so enamored by this sort of scandal that they're like, this is so juicy. I want to know what happens next. I want to see if they post anything or share anything. Sierra was on the carpet for the premiere of Your Friends and Neighbors, and talk about just a perfect post, because she was on the carpet, she was doing interviews. The statement comes out Tuesday, and Wednesday she posts a video, or was it Tuesday night?
Tuesday night.
She posts a video from the premiere. She's talking to the cast members. She's meeting John Hamm. John Hamm's like, "How are you?" She's like, "I'm good." And then she kind of looks at the camera. She's like, "Well, I've been better." And the caption was something like,
"If you can't trust your friends and neighbors,
who can you trust?" Yeah. Perfect caption, perfect timing. The fact that it was promoting that show, like, it just really just perfectly made sense. And then John Hamm went on Watch What Happens Live. He was like, obviously Team Sierra. Like, John Hamm loves all the Bravo drama. So I don't know. Like I said, I think our biggest concern should be how Sierra is feeling through all this, and making sure that she is supported and feels the love. That doesn't mean we have to destroy, like, personally go after Amanda.
Yeah.
But we can, how about all that pent up anger and frustration that people have at viewers, throw it in positivity to
we
Sierra.
can show love to Sierra.
You know, like, so I think that's the best way to go about, like, once again, we're talking about it. And, like, you can talk about it, and there's discourse, and there's social media discourse, and it's messy, and talk about it with your friends. But, like, the direct hate messages are always bad.
I mean, we saw this, and listen, by the way, the comparison to Scandival, like,
I don't see it.
No, and, like, as we've talked about, like, as far as we know, there wasn't cheating. Now, does it seem like West was? I don't know at this point. But in terms of, like, remember when, like, you know, everyone was coming after Tom and Raquel, obviously. Yeah. But then it became like, okay, well, you know, now Raquel has to enter, like, a facility.
Yeah.
And then we never saw her ever again.
Yeah.
And then Tom goes on Traitors.
Yeah.
And, like,
Tom goes on every show again. The memes being like, so I think this means Kyle Cook gets to be Roxy Hart.
Oh my God, Kyle gets to go on Dancing with the Stars and be Roxy Hart.
Which, like, really kind of made me giggle,
on top of all of that, when Kyle said, I think Sierra had, more hardcore evidence, TMZ just reported that sources have told them that there is allegedly picture or video of Amanda and Wes being intimate in Wes's apartment through his window, that neither of them knew
was happening. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
No, I know.
Like,
neither of them knew they were being recorded.
Yeah.
Which is, I believe, illegal.
No,
I believe. Right? Because that's why I'm confused. Because it's like paparazzi has taken pictures of people, you know. That's what it is illegal. I'm pretty sure it's illegal to be taking photographs of people through their windows.
I'm pretty sure that's just illegal. Isn't this like a peeping Tom situation?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's illegal if people are being intimate and, like, you're taking pictures through their windows. Like, that's illegal. If they're nude. Yes.
I think back to the Aaron Andrews case.
Yes. Well, but I'm thinking about, like, remember when Justin Bieber was, like, photographed nude on his balcony?
Yeah,
and those paparazzi pictures came out. Like, what are the laws and regulations when it comes to that stuff? You know? Obviously, I think it's fucking weird regardless. But I'm like, what's the, you know? But besides that just being insane that someone was taking pictures through the window,
it's a complex legal issue.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like it's complex because we have seen paparazzi pictures of people, like, naked.
Filming someone inside their own apartment through a window is a complex legal issue that depends on where you are standing, what you are filming, and your intent.
Okay.
So there's a peeping Tom and voyeurism laws. Most jurisdictions have criminal laws against peeping. It is a crime to surreptitiously record someone who is undressing or in a private room like a bathroom or bedroom for sexual gratification or harassment. So there's we don't know what the video is.
We don't know
what, like, what's, but that sounds like something that
it sounds illegal,
falls sort of in that category,
which would make sense why the video.
Also, any sort of, like, you want to prove, like, harassment or stalking or anything like that.
Yeah, no, that it's definitely very bizarre. I'm just thinking about Ciara finding out in that way, right?
No, it's
like
god
all
awful.
of a sudden Ciara is being shown a
Yeah.
video of these two, and it's like, oh my God, like that just like heart drop pit in your stomach.
Yeah.
The whole legal situation of it all is a whole
Right.
other separate, situation that seems insane.
Yeah.
But that seems like maybe what Kyle was referring to when he was talking about like hard evidence.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, there was more about how maybe someone was saying, and everything is he said, she said, whatever. But apparently Amanda had Ciara's location and Ciara had her location. And Ciara one day checked Amanda's location and saw that she was at Wes's apartment like early in the morning and thought that was suspicious.
Yeah.
And had asked Amanda why. And, Amanda was like, oh, we're just friends, that whole thing. So I don't know if they were super upfront with Ciara. It seems like they weren't. It seems like Ciara was very taken off guard by this.
And that's how the whole cast is feeling too, right? They're basically saying like they've heard the rumors. They didn't know 100%. They were denying it to people.
People think Jesse knew. I do not think Jesse knew.
I know Jesse's. Jesse's. You see that comment?
Yeah, he wrote back to somebody.
And was like, I asked them, and what
they denied it. I
It was
believe
being
him. I
denied.
think that they denied it to everybody.
Yeah.
And
then I think that everyone had their maybe like their suspicions. But it's hard to say, oh my God, yeah, they're hooking up when you're going to the two people and they're like, no, we're not, or whatever, whatever was happening. If they were trying to keep it a secret as long as possible, it's just funky to me because it's like, oh, you want to keep it a secret from them, and these friendship dynamics are all. It's all really interesting when you're on reality TV because yes, they all film in a house. They're together for these weeks in the summer. They are close. They have these friendships, but like. Real life, a lot of them probably wouldn't be like, these are actually my real life best friends,
Yes,
so,
but
it's like Ciara and Amanda. If you try and tell me those two, like if
I don't believe
you want to hit me with, oh, like they weren't really that close, I'm just not going to believe you. Then you're just lying to everybody, which is bullshit. Then,
that would
by
be
the way,
weird.
like
no.
it's just bullshit if you're like, these are my best friends and you're lying. I think for somebody, maybe I don't know. I think coming in. With the dynamics, and Kyle was saying this in his video too. He's like, I don't think people realize how close me and Wes were, and traveling together and being with his family. And I'm like, yeah, all those things are definitely true. But it is so interesting to find out that they were probably lying to most of their castmates because they didn't want this to come out. But certainly friends in their circle knew they were hooking up.
Right.
And look what happened with Brie telling David in February.
Right.
Like, it's like clearly there were some people that were out with them or out with them in New York and all these things and probably had some idea of what was going on. They just didn't want their castmates to find out.
But also on top of that, like, Amanda had just done an interview with Marie Claire naming Ciara as one of her most loyal friends and was like, Ciara sends me text messages randomly, like to remind me how strong and powerful I am. And I don't think she realizes how much that means to me and how much I need it. And it's like, that was last month.
Yeah.
That interview was last month where you are calling Ciara one of your most loyal friends and how much she means to you. So you can't give me the bullshit that you guys weren't that close of friends after this because I'm not going to buy that.
Yeah.
West and Kyle, I don't know how close they really are, how good of friends they really were.
They'll be telling different stories because Kyle, they'll definitely be telling different stories when this all like maybe at the reunion or whatever. But
my problem specifically with West is him playing multiple women.
It seems to be the case, multiple women. And I don't know. It's like, God, my God, are all these women falling for West's charms? It really feels like that way. Because if West is like, yeah, I've been dating all these women, but I haven't like told any of them we're like boyfriend, girlfriend. It's like
literally John Tucker.
It's crazy. It really is. Who gets the fucking watch? Who's wearing the watch right now? I think Amanda.
I don't know. Apparently she's getting invited to weddings and
Seriously,
stuff. Who knows?
I mean, it really is crazy. But I laughed a little only because this is so Kyle. There's been so much that has happened. And in this video of him on the street, he's like, so focused on the things that West is saying in his confessionals about Kyle. Like, he's like, West said, like, my gift is like a Wolf of Wall Street gift. Like, when he was, like, hooking up with a hooker. Like, he's stuck on these little things with him and West, which I totally understand. But it's so, and it puts it all in perspective that it's so crazy that we're still watching the end of this season and we're dealing with so much West and Sierra at the end of this season. And they filmed a whole ass other show called In the City where we're going to see Amanda and Kyle fully break up. We're going to watch that all happen. And that's a whole other show that still has to come out, which is so crazy and really goes to show, like, bravo, you got to move faster. You can't keep up with these kind of situations when we have 2 shows that now one show needs to finish, another show fully needs to come out before we even sniff the West and Amanda stuff. And my God, I don't think that any of them are going to want to come back to Summer House, although Kyle did say
he would.
He's single now and he would go back to Summer House.
Obviously, without a doubt. Here's the thing. Throw the In the City show in the garbage because none of us really want to watch that now because we know who gives a shit now about Kyle and Amanda's divorce. I don't care. Here's the problem. Kyle Cook, he's going to get me on his side soon because when he did this interview, I was like, ugh. This is the most likable Kyle has come across in a long time.
Yeah, well, that is true.
And Kyle's eating that up, and I'm not falling for it.
Let me tell you, Kyle is on Kyle's on an hour-long convo with publicist Lindsay Hubbard every night. He knows this is what you're going to have to do.
He knows what he's doing because Kyle, we cannot take away the fact that Kyle was a shitty ass husband, okay, and literally emotionally abused Amanda, calling her a dumbass bitch, fuck you, all those things.
And it's only going to get worse, I think, In the City.
I think it gets worse. And, he was a bad husband, and there were multiple counts of him possibly cheating on Amanda in the past. Well, he definitely cheated on her before they got married. While they were married, I don't know, rumors were swirling, the whole thing. He's going to come out unscathed of this reunion because he was going to have to answer for his actions of his marriage. But now at this point, he's probably dancing around. And I watched this interview with Kyle, I said, Kyle, I hate that I'm liking your answers. And the fact that he was making me laugh with how concerned he was about Wes's follower count.
I know.
He
kept coming back to it.
He was like, and I just don't get why he's like, why is my follower count not going up? People aren't concerned about me? I was like, oh my God. And then on top of that, just we're worried about Carl, Just hoping Carl's all right.
I know. It really was. And the reunion is going to be so tricky to navigate because it's like, everyone's just going to want to talk about the West and Amanda stuff, but they're going to have to circle back to the stuff on the season. And Amanda's probably going to really hit home on how bad things were with Kyle. Mm-hmm. Because
for sure.
You're going to want to convince people that it was so bad with Kyle that it almost drove her into West's arms, basically, which could very much be the case. It's not like that's not possible. And we saw it all happen. I think Amanda got sucked into this situation of she's been in a relationship for 10 plus years. I think no one had been more defeated and beat down than Amanda was in that relationship. I think her self-worth was at an all-time low. I think she had been with Kyle for so long. And no matter how much the public was like, don't worry, we'll support you if you leave him. I think she was so afraid of what that would be like. And it just immediately, when that happens, it's like sometimes you fall into someone that's so familiar to you, and that happened to be West, which is just, I don't know. I think it's going to be such a regret for her where when she's able to step out of it a little bit, it's like, oh, that was really the biggest mistake I could have made. And I know everyone's saying it, but it was all going to be going pretty well for Amanda. She was going to get the deals. She was going to get the shows, all these things. And it was probably only going to get better because of watching her actually leave Kyle in the city. I think it would have, people would have been rooting for her even more. And the opportunities would have come flooding in. And she went to the one fucking guy in the whole goddamn world she could not hook up with.
I almost think people would have even supported her if she ended up with Carl. I think if she ended up with Kyle's best friend, I think people would have been like, well, Carl's really sweet and he knows how to treat Amanda. I think it was just
I know.
It's the just one your girls, man.
Person.
And don't give me the, Wes and Sierra didn't date for that long. Wes broke Sierra's heart, okay? If somebody affects one of your best girlfriends that much, off limits, just off limits. Doesn't matter how long they dated. And
100%.
on top of that, we are actively seeing in this season West play around with Ciara again.
Totally.
We are seeing him flirt with Ciara. I think more happens towards the end of this season. And then if you add on to the fact that I don't know how true this is, that they had like maybe been trying to rekindle something in the past couple of weeks. Who knows? Don't give me that they didn't date for that long, because it was about how
he made her feel.
About how he made her feel and affected her.
Affected her.
Absolutely. He severely lowered her self-esteem at points. It wasn't about how long they dated.
I think that's so relatable for a lot of women out there who have had situationships or been strung along by a guy, or you were really caught up on somebody. Maybe you dated for a short amount of time, but like you were so in it, he wasn't. That your friends know that guy's off limits.
But to me, it's even like if you were to like kiss a guy one night, not like whatever, and the guy was a huge asshole to you and said really mean things to you, and then you told your friends like that guy was a huge asshole to me. Yeah. He said those things. Your friends then would not hook up with that guy. Like if one of my friends started dating or hooking up with someone who was actively like mean to me or treating me a certain way, I'd be like, wait, you just like don't respect me, that he made me feel a certain way about myself. It's like, it's almost like when your friends are friends with people who are fucking dicks to you, it's like that sort of thing. So, this whole thing is very, very messy, and I'm sure we will get more at the reunion, because like the stuff that started coming out, and Kyle even like about Wes dating multiple people, I think really muddies this even more.
Yeah, I will say,
because those other girls are now hurt as well.
Yeah, if you didn't see, there was multiple, like Dumas posted a bunch of stories that were all people claiming to know somebody, is obviously all alleged, people claiming to know someone that's dating West, or that my friend's sister was seeing West, or the girl in Montana I thought that was dating West, some Chicago. Like you said, all over the place. And it really did seem like he and Ciara got to a good place in the last like few months. And he had been saying that in the press, and Ciara had been saying that in the press, that it finally felt like they were getting their friendship back a little bit. And we saw them at the Super Bowl together looking like they were having fun. Meanwhile, Bree's telling Dave he's hooking up with Amanda.
Amanda and Ciara were on Watch What Happens Live right before this, or right after the Super Bowl, or right before. It was definitely like in between those days. Yeah. And Andy was asking Ciara questions about West, and she was answering like his butt, it looks cute in pants, and how great his parents are. And Amanda's sitting there like, answering for Ciara as well. Like it's weird. But we will find out more, and they're recording. Andy said that they are filming the reunion, and he's got a lot of questions, and he said he feels for Ciara and all of that. So looking forward to the reunion.
I know,
because I think the whole rest of the season now, people are like,
This Dumas post that was posted 15 minutes ago is basically saying that Rihanna's trying to set Ciara Miller and Michael B. Jordan up, and that Michael B. Jordan's very interested.
Oh my God. I literally just got chills. I just got got full body chills.
I mean,
I have full body chills.
We did forget to mention that Rihanna unfollowed Amanda, which is a tough unfollow.
That's a tough unfollow, but I don't care about that. I care about the fact that Ciara Miller and Michael B. Jordan could potentially be set up by Rihanna. I'm speechless. I could be brought to tears right now. That would be the best couple of all time. That couple to me. Oh, wow. And the fact that it's set up by Rihanna. Is this true? I don't even care. Just the thought of it.
I was so shocked.
It's like a movie.
People are talking about the TMZ thing of that. Like Amanda had texted Ciara Monday afternoon saying she never meant to hurt her. And then Ciara got a heads up that they were going to put a statement out. And that Amanda said she wanted to sort her feelings about West before discussing the romance with her friend. Which is like objectively so crazy when we saw this dynamic like happen with Jesse, and like Jesse wanting to hook up with Ciara and like going to West about it and it being weird, and then them all not knowing how to talk about it. Or Ciara was like, why wouldn't you talk to me first?
I can't even listen to a word you're saying. I'm literally envisioning
Ciara and Michael B. Jordan. I mean,
Here's the thing. If they end up together, it's like, thank you to the universe for this happening.
Oh my God, please. No, I mean, it's anonymous. We have no clue. Someone could have made this up. We have no idea. Friend has been close to Sierra for a few years now. Rihanna was not happy with what happened, unfollowed Amanda, etc., and has now decided to play matchmaker for Sierra. She's been DMing her, and a very prominent A-list actor who just won an award is apparently very interested.
Can you imagine Rihanna and A$AP Rocky at home just like shaking their head at Amanda and Wes, being like, I can't fucking believe this happened. We got to set Sierra up with Michael.
That would be unreal.
That would be
I mean,
unbelievable.
Sierra's
also,
like in
like-
those circles now. She's interviewing all those people.
I
Yeah.
know, and not to like be weird about the following stuff, but I did go to see yesterday if she followed Sierra, and she didn't.
Maybe she's trying to keep it
Rihanna.
low key.
She still doesn't follow Sierra, which is
She's
like,
keeping it low
she's
key.
DMing Sierra, but she didn't hit her with a follow.
That's
You
a
know?
good question.
Like,
You would think she would
if you're
follow her.
if you're so upset by this scandal, you're
hitting Sierra with a follow.
But that would
You're
be-
hitting
that would
Sierra
be-
with a follow.
If she's not trying to make it like headline news, if she unfollowed Amanda and then followed Sierra, like the
Well,
same
she
day.
already unfollowed Amanda, and everybody knows.
People
so-
were speculating that she unfollowed Amanda a while ago, though, because
Oh, you think?
Amanda had talked about Rihanna DMing her and Amanda like not answering right away, which was bizarre.
Oh, right. I remember
Remember?
that. Yeah.
It's like you gotta answer that within the hour of seeing it. You know, maybe not right away.
No,
you
yeah,
gotta let it
I
breathe.
wait, yeah.
But you gotta answer it like,
Yeah.
Day of.
yeah.
Now there was a crazy
Crazy Days and Nights
blind from like June of 2025 that claimed, some basically saying someone in the summer house was cheating on their significant other.
Yeah,
Which-
people said that
which
they think
really
it's
are-
Amanda.
which really people were holding on to as well. But it's just too. There's too many rumors. There's too many timelines. There's too many. My friends, brothers, cousins, hairdresser said that they saw this. Like we need to hear from the horse's mouth now. We need to sit down at the reunion. We got to hear what these guys have to say because we're all going to be speculating, and it's all speculation until then, or until one of them sits down. I'm sure Bravo's not going to let them do any press until after the reunion. That would be crazy.
No.
They'll save this all for the reunion. And I gotta say, watching Tuesday Night Summer House, weird experience, like weird feeling. Like watching the episode while this is all going on, and then like seeing the preview, and you're like, ooh, we have a bunch more episodes of this. And I'm also very just logistically interested in the Kyle and Amanda not being legally separated yet, like not being divorced, and what that means for them and how this is going to go and where is he at with Loverboy, because it's seemingly not good. And my God, is he probably dying to figure out how to use this to help Loverboy in some way. The Loverboy Instagram account posted these graphics. How to support Loverboy. And there's multiple slides. It says, we see the comments, we see the DMs, we see the marketing videos, we hear you loud and clear. You want new products and new campaigns. The only problem is, and it's a picture of Kyle and the Patrick meme, I have $3.
Listen, people got to get out there and,
Yeah, and this is a boots on the ground campaign here. But yeah, they're just, they posted the whole graphic on having people support them, which is funny because I'm like, let's support Sierra before we jump
Yes.
on this on
Absolutely.
this train,
Absolutely. Acorns believes that everybody has the potential to be a great investor. We've been loving the Acorns app. Downloading it is super easy, and investing when maybe you're new to investing is even easier. That's why they make it so easy to start investing with Acorns. You can sign up and give your money a chance to grow within 5 minutes. And you can even start investing with your spare change. This is my favorite feature, and a lot of people that we've met who have now downloaded Acorns love this feature as well, because you can grab a cup of coffee and with your spare change goes to investing without you even having to think twice about it. And with the Acorns potential screen, you get a clear view of how your money could grow over time. Plus, you can quickly adjust how much you're investing every day, week, or month to make sure you're building towards your goals. Are you ready to see your money's potential? I know that we all are. You want your money to work for you. So sign up now, and Acorns will boost your new account with a $20 bonus investment. Head to acorns.com/chicks or download the Acorns app to get started. Paid non-client endorsement compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Tier 2 compensation provided. Potential subject to various factors such as customers' accounts, age, and investment settings. Does not include Acorns fees. Results do not predict or represent the performance of any Acorns portfolio. Investment results will vary. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/chicks. Now, let's move on to something also a little bit crazy. Unwell Productions released this Winter Games cast that includes Dakota and Huda. And Dakota shouldn't be on any show. Like,
Yeah.
and Huda, did everything turn out to be true or false or whatever happened with Huda and her?
I think she like publicly claimed it wasn't true, but
I don't know what happened
really
there.
know I don't really know what that does.
But I'm so confused why this person.
Look, we were confused in general. This is something that they've already filmed. The way it was announced was confusing. We had no idea what this show was.
But like,
It was like all of a sudden we just saw pictures of all these people that were going to be on a show.
but just how The Bachelorette was already filmed and then not put out there because of Taylor Frankie Paul, it's kind of the same thing. Like, why are we having Dakota on a show and like, platforming it?
Completely agree. I think it's really bizarre.
Like, I don't think Taylor or Dakota should be on any shows.
I completely agree. I think it's really, really weird and like sketchy behavior. I don't get it. I don't know how you can be or want to be like the go-to outlet for people to sit down and tell their stories and tell their hardships, and people open up on crazy things that have happened in their lives to Alex Cooper on Call Her Daddy, abuse that they've dealt with in their lives, trauma, all these really intense things that they share with her. And we literally just watched Jessie talk to her about her relationship with Jordan and the blackmail and all these crazy things. And they're talking about Taylor Frankie Paul getting her season canceled and all this. And then it's like, oh, watch my juicy reality show with all these problematic people. This should be so fun. And like just promoting it in any normal way and not addressing it at all is weird to me. Like not being like, hey, at least something of like, hey, we filmed this months ago, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Just not talking about it at all and being like, this show's crazy. Everyone's got to watch. You're like, really eyebrow raising.
I am so with you. Like, there wasn't even any sort of warning, like anything at all. Like, hey, you know, we put, and that's the Alex Cooper way, though. She doesn't address anything ever. Like, it's just ever. Like, there's never any addressing of any sort, which whatever. But it's like, you're going to put out this show, you know, people are going to have something to say about the cast members, and you're just going to completely ignore it and just continue to put out the show and not even make a statement about like, hey, we know that people are like upset with some of the cast members. We filmed this a while ago. We're still going to put it out.
Yeah.
You know, she's not a part of a huge network. It's her own network. So she can really do whatever she wants if she wants to still but like just saying nothing is just wacky to me. It's just wacky. It's bad taste in my mouth about this one.
Yeah. It's just really unfortunate to see some of these people. And it's just like when I saw Dakota Square on the cast announcement, I was like,
No, immediate reaction of like, oh, no.
We don't need to put, I'm like, how'd our sweet Joe and Serena get roped into this?
No, Joe and Serena on this cast are such outliers that I'm like, Joe, Serena, what are you doing?
I know.
What are you doing?
No.
It's wild.
Crazy.
It's very wild. Moving on to more of reality TV talk. A Bachelor producer who had worked on multiple seasons is now coming out with a book about her, you know, experience working on the shows and how there was a little bit of a lines blurred situation with Peter Weber. So the producer is Julie LaPlaca.
Yeah.
And her book is The Love Producer. And she admitted in this book that she was more vulnerable with Weber than her own boyfriend at the time. And I don't know if you guys recall, but during Peter's season, there was
a rumor
that Peter was going to, you know, end things with Hannah Ann, end things with Maddie, and then just run off with the producer from his show.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, wait, what? That's out of left field. Apparently not so out of left field with Julie's book coming out. She has stated that I don't think Peter Weber is happy with this book, but there's a lot of background information on past seasons that she's worked on, and reality TV doesn't always air the full reality, and it was neither confirmed or denied about the producer at the time with Peter. So this is going to be extremely interesting, and she does mention multiple times that lines were blurred. So I'm sure that at one point, from what I'm picking up on in this book, is that they got really close, they instantly became really good friends, and then at some point, maybe they were together on New Year's Eve at one point, and people had speculated they had a New Year's kiss that was denied at the time, and she said that she is going to reveal all in this book about what was going on behind the scenes.
Let me tell you, great story to put out to the press to get people to buy this book. Because I don't know.
Immediately, I was interested.
I don't know if this really interests that many people until they see this story and they're like, wait a second. So this is the excerpt that they're putting out to the press to get people interested for the book. Smart. It's going to get people talking. Once again, we find our Peter Weber in the midst of
a love triangle.
Of some sort of love situation. You never know what that guy is up to.
You never know behind the scenes. So I'm interested in that. And then last topic, Olivia Rodrigo announced her new album is coming out June 12th. And it's You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl Who's So in Love. I love Olivia Rodrigo's music. I have loved her past 2 albums. So I am so excited for this. And it's coming way sooner than I had expected. I was thinking maybe end of summer, fall. But we are getting it June 12th. So cannot wait for this. Love the album cover.
I keep forgetting that it's like April.
Right.
Like, because when I saw June 12th, I was like, oh, that feels far away. It's not that far.
It's not far away. We're going to get like a summer album from Olivia. Which,
although it's sad.
But it will be sad, but I'm sure
some bops.
There will be
sad
some
bops.
sad bops, which do exist.
They do.
And I love the marketing she's been doing for it as well. So super excited for this. Cannot wait.
She did say it's going to sound a lot different than her first 2 albums. That's going to be more cinematic and less rock.
Ooh.
And that it's going to be like that it was inspired by Lana Del Rey a lot.
Oh, okay. So I could see some maybe some ballads in there, which she is really good at.
I don't want to make any rushed judgments because my first thought hearing that is like not super pumped.
I'm kind of excited to be honest.
I'm excited,
but I don't know, maybe not. Or maybe that'll change to hear a sound. I think it's anytime you really like something or really like a sound. I love those first 2 albums.
But like Vampire is not like a poppy boppy dance around, but it's a fucking amazing song. So it could be.
It does have like that. The second half of it, though, I feel like
it's way
rock.
more
right.
It's way not. It's not Lana Del Rey.
No. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not like dance around pop.
No. I'm excited. That'll be interesting though. We got some good new music coming out. Niall's got a new album coming out too. I'm very excited for. I'm just a sucker for Niall.
He doesn't really move the needle.
That one's for me. That one's for me.
Good.
I'm excited for that one. I watched a really funny video of him on Jimmy Kimmel, and there's a girl that worked for Jimmy Kimmel that's like a either One Direction or Niall specifically super fan, and they played a game of like who knows Niall better, and she knew everything about him. and she was like cute. It was very much, I felt like she was like my kindred spirit. I felt a connection to her being put in that situation because she was like, I swear to God I'm normal. Like I swear to God I'm normal. She was looking at Jimmy like, I really hope I get to keep my job. Because Jimmy Kimmel's like, when did Niall get his braces off? And Niall's like, and she was like, April 2013.
Hey, there's some people you just know everything about.
You just remember these things.
Just do.
So that's a good one. But no, that's gonna be a fun one.
I can't wait. Yeah. I'm so excited. Olivia's at the top of the top for me.
We're so ready for some new Olivia music.
Yeah.
You think she and Taylor talked about it at the Paul McCartney concert? No.
Listen.
Can I say,
Jake Shane probably weaseled his way into that conversation. He's probably on the album.
They're all going to be on this podcast. Every single person in that section.
Jake Shane's definitely going to interview Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh, 100%. Can I say?
By the way, love Jake Shane. I'm just joking around.
Can I say I think they didn't talk at all.
Oh, I agree.
Like I don't think they acknowledged
you don't think they said
each
like,
other.
oh hi.
Nope. I think they didn't even look.
They were so close.
No, they were so close, and I think it was probably so awkward, and they stood like I don't think they looked in each other's direction.
I don't know. I do not know.
That's my guess.
Well, people were also like, did Jake Shane and Taylor Swift talk? Because he's like a giant.
Well, I think that we would have gotten an Instagram story from Jake Shane being like, I talked to Taylor Swift.
Cool.
Yeah.
He could be.
He could be saving it for. He could be saving it for a story for his own show.
Yeah, he could be.
Yeah, she's just gonna be on his therapist.
She could be. I could see it.
Totally could be. I could see that happening. I think if Taylor and Olivia spoke any words to each other, there would have been some rumblings about it.
True.
I think they were just like so incredibly close, like either leaving or coming into the concert. And here's the thing. We saw still photos of them being so close together. That could have been 4 seconds.
Could have been a passerby situation.
Like it could have been such
the
a
most
quick
random
thing.
group of people. You see Drew Starkey next to Margot Robbie. It was just like the most random
It was a real who's who.
people.
It was.
Real who's who. But yeah, I actually would guess that not one word was spoken between them.
Yeah. I am excited,
me
though.
sad.
I'm excited for her album.
Yeah, same.
Cannot
Me too.
wait.
Me too.
All right. That wraps up today's topics.
This is actually so cool from Truly. We have these Collector's City cans. They are limited edition. They just dropped these limited edition 24-ounce wild berry cans. They're not just drinks. They're basically collectibles. I just picked up the Philadelphia one. They're so cool. It's all for some, we're rooting for U.S. soccer this year. Truly is the official hard seltzer of U.S. soccer. Each can is designed around a different city, so it's giving cute, unique, and also a little competitive. Like you kind of want to find them all. And if you do collect the full set, you can enter to win exclusive U.S. soccer merch, which is awesome because then you'll be good to go all summer long. Because, as a reminder, Truly is the official hard seltzer of U.S. soccer. So they're really leaning into the whole game day energy, making everything feel more social and fun. And obviously, you're still getting everything you love about Truly. It's that same delicious, super light, super refreshing, only 100 calories and 1 gram of sugar. So you can keep the vibes going without feeling weighed down. So go grab the Truly 24-ounce wild berry collectible cans at your local store and see how many you can find.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another game of Beat Ria and Fran. This is game number 213, and we are joined by Marissa and Caitie. They are lifelong besties from kindergarten, so who knows? They can go way back with these questions, but we're super excited to play. How are we feeling, ladies?
We're excited. I'm nervous. I'm nervous.
We're always nervous, too.
Well, you guys are going to be great. We're coming off a not so great game in Boston.
Was it that bad?
We only got one question right.
Ah, well, that live show, it's
Yeah.
always a toss-up.
Yeah. And we lost last game,
you,
too.
Oh.
You spoiled the last question, too.
Oh, yes, I do remember that
Yeah,
happening.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's
That's okay.
You broke your own rule.
We're from the Boston area, so maybe that's a good omen. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh, maybe. But it's going to be 15 questions. If you get the question right, you get the point. If you get it wrong, the other team can steal the point. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. To determine who goes first, Noah's going to give us a movie. We're going to guess the Rotten Tomatoes critic score of that movie. Whoever is closest will go first. We each get our own individual guess. We will alternate between teams for guesses. Noah, what is today's movie?
He's Just Not That Into You.
A classic.
Great movie.
I'm going to say 53.
Ria?
31.
Caitie?
I'm gonna go 45.
I like this whole range. You think higher?
Just to have... No? Okay.
What was your guess?
31. I was the lowest.
I'll say 62.
45 is closest. 42.
I'll say 38.
Damn.
Well, right in the middle.
All right. Question number 1 to Marissa and Caitie. Shout out Bree from New Jersey. What 2019 movie featured a collaboration by Ariana Grande, Miley Cyrus, and Lana Del Rey?
Like a song?
Yes.
Oh. 2019 movie.
15 seconds.
What even movies came out in 2019?
5 seconds.
Last song's not 2019, but that's all I got.
Time is up.
What'd you say?
I said last song.
Oh, dude, okay.
Incorrect. Ria and Fran.
This one seems to be escaping me, but it is something like the word world is in it.
The word world is in it. I don't know. It was just to name the movie,
The movie.
and all three of them are on one song.
Oh, the movie. It's a movie.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
movie.
Oh, 50 Shades of...
Are they all on one song? Or are they?
Yes.
Yes. 50 Shades.
Gray?
No, that came out later. No, earlier. What's the
50 Shades Freed?
50 Shades Freed?
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Final answer.
Incorrect. Charlie's Angels.
Oh.
Oh.
Listen,
I didn't see
I'm accepting that though. They're like the 50
No,
Shades
I
Freed.
had no idea.
Charlie's
Yeah.
I don't know why.
There was some great collaborations on those soundtracks.
All right. Question number 2 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Taylor from Indiana. What movie does Taylor Swift reference in the song So High School?
American Pie.
Yes.
Final answer.
Correct.
Yes.
All right. 1-0, Ria and Fran. Question number 3 to Marissa and Caitie. Shout out Lexi from Arizona. What was the rival camp called in Camp Rock 2?
Caitie.
I don't know.
Camp Star?
Ooh,
I
like it.
Camp Star, final answer.
Correct.
Nicely
Nice.
done. Nice.
Wow.
That was pulling it out. I don't know.
All right. Tied up at 1. Question number 4 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Sarah from France. On Friends, how does Joey's character get killed off on the sitcom or soap opera Days of Our Lives?
Is this when he falls
Falls.
down the elevator shaft?
Yeah. Yes.
Right?
Final answer.
Correct.
Yes.
It's like I think I know that one.
And then Susan Sarandon like takes over his body or
yes,
something.
Yes.
Okay. 2-1. Ria and Fran. Question number 5. Shout out Sarah from France. Shout out Sarah from France. She's got like the next 4
Hell yeah,
questions.
Sarah.
Yes.
Name the
Merci
actor.
beaucoup.
Name the actor based on the following movies: Date Night, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Bad Moms. Actor or actress? Just be clear.
Ooh. Makes it harder.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Oh, is it us?
Yes.
Oh, Mila Kunis.
Final
I
answer.
think it's Mila Kunis. Yeah, final answer.
Correct. Wow, you just had that
Nice.
one ready.
Yeah, I thought it was them.
All right. Yeah, that was she had a great cameo in Date Night, that movie. All right, tied up at 2. This is question number 6 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Sarah from France again. Name 3 out of the 4 main characters on Sex and the City's full names.
Carrie Bradshaw.
Charlotte North. Right?
Yeah.
No.
No. Charlotte York.
Charlotte York. Charlotte
Charlotte-
North is a women's lacrosse
Yeah.
player.
Charlotte York. Carrie Bradshaw.
Carrie Bradshaw.
Miranda. And Samantha.
10 seconds. Fuck. 3 seconds.
I don't remember either of their last names.
Me either.
Our time is up.
All right, pass.
Okay. To Marissa and
All
Katie.
right. Carrie Bradshaw, Charlotte York, Miranda Hobbs.
Final answer?
Final answer, yes.
Correct.
Dang it.
And Samantha
Samantha?
Jones.
Samantha Jones.
Oh, we're
God.
dumb. We're bad. That's embarrassing.
Bad. That is really embarrassing.
Revoke our cards.
No, seriously.
We
That's
don't
crazy.
watch Sex in the City.
Like, we should be better at that. It's
We
like
should be better at Sex and the
very
City trivia.
unsexy of us.
We should be better at Sex in the City trivia. I really have only watched Sex in the City, not even one full time through.
That's like, I've actually watched it too many times to not know that. You know, it's just your brain slips
Yeah,
up
yeah.
for a minute.
All right,
We
3-2.
were praying for a Sex and the City question.
Hey, that's a
Watch
rare
it,
one. I don't.
I
That's
say
not
it.
that common to have a Sex and the City
No, and
question.
that is probably on the easier side of Sex in the City questions.
All right, 3-2.
Literally, what are their names?
3-2, Marissa and Katie. And this is question number 7 to them. Shout out Sarah from France once again. Which actress plays young Ellis Gray on season 6 of Grey's Anatomy?
It's all you, Katie.
Which actress plays young Alice Gray?
Do you know what other movies she's in?
Oh, I can't even picture her.
Young Ellis. I didn't watch season 6.
Oh, I feel like that was one of the better. That was still when it was good.
Maybe I did. I don't, because were we
10
still in high
seconds.
school?
We're on like 25 now, so.
Probably.
All right, 3 seconds.
No
All right,
clue.
time's
Nah,
up.
nothing.
Ria Fran.
I can't picture her either. I only see old Alice Gray.
Go Shailene Woodley. She was always thrown into
Into random
into
shows,
shows when she was
at
younger.
that time. Being a young version of someone. Yeah, sure, why not?
Shailene Woodley. Final answer.
Incorrect. Sarah Paulson.
Oh,
To be honest,
Sarah
that
Paulson.
rings-
Like, was it like
that rings
really young? Because I was picturing like.
zero bells.
Oh, I was picturing
No.
like real young girl, like
I mean, it
Shailene
couldn't have
Woodley.
been that young.
No, she was a young doctor.
Yeah.
Like it was like
She
young
doesn't
doctor
even,
version.
She doesn't even look like the older actress.
Oh,
And
I
then-
was.
It was like when she was following it, like when it was like her and young Richard.
Oh, I was like picturing like young girl.
No.
That's
not
why I
like
said
little.
Shailene Woodley.
No,
she
like
was like
young
in the
doc-
OC when
yeah.
she was. In
yeah. Young doctor.
Yeah, and then I think on a later season they switched to a different actress when they did flashbacks. Okay, still 3-2. Marissa and Caitie. This is question number 8 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Bree from New Jersey. What was the title of Addison Rae's debut single?
Obsessed.
Yes. Is our question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obsessed. Final answer.
Correct. That you might have said. What was it? Diet
Pepsi.
Yeah. No, come on. We all know she had something before that.
What happened to her? I
wasn't
feel like
the debut.
she's been real quiet lately.
No, she's performing. She's
What
touring.
happened to her? She's on tour.
Is
on
she?
tour,
I haven't
oh,
seen
yeah.
one thing about that.
Clearly, you know. Well, why would you
She
be
performed at
targeted with Addison Rae?
Lollapalooza.
I don't know. I see. I feel like I'm pretty tapped in.
No, she performed
really?
in Brazil.
Oh wow.
We talked about her at work today, this
Wow.
morning.
There you go.
All right,
There you go.
tied up at 3. Question number 9 to Marissa and Caitie. Shout out Annie from Chicago. In what year were all of these songs released? I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry, Disturbia by Rihanna, Love Story by Taylor Swift.
Oh, okay. Taylor Swift's Fearless album came out in 2008. So,
I was gonna say it was in high school.
yeah. And Fearless is
Came out.
2008. So, 2008. Final answer.
Correct.
Yep. All those songs really were big on my 8th grade year.
I'm pretty sure we
Yeah.
had Disturbia included in another question recently.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, about the year.
We'll have to fact check that.
We will have to fact check it.
I would have been. Would you have gotten that?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Does it
Did you not-
matter?
did
We
you-
could say
yeah.
yes or no. We could
Yeah,
say
so
yes
did
and
you
be
not
lying.
just hear me say like that all those songs were big in my 8th grade year?
would you have gotten that? We could just be like, yeah.
Yeah.
You would never know.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
You would never know. But yeah. 91% of dog parents say their pup is an important member of the family. And 40% would even say their dog over a human stranger. Safe to say, people are obsessed. And if anyone gets being dog obsessed, it's Ollie. They're relentless about delivering the best food experience for you and your dog, and they give you a way to check in on their health over and over and over again. Ollie's fresh recipes are developed by real chefs and backed by vet nutritionists. They're obsessed with making the best meals with the highest quality ingredients. From the moment you start your subscription, everything is tailored to your pup. The meals are perfectly portioned, and you get a pup tainer and scoop for easy storing and serving. With Ollie, you don't just get food. Through their app, you can actually check in on your dog's health with real vets. Just by uploading a picture, their team can check in on your dog's weight, digestion, teeth, and coat, because they're obsessed with making sure your pup is as healthy as can be. I think it's so important. And yes, they are the VIPs of your life. Just look at Olive sitting on my lap right now, an absolute VIP. So get ready for both you and your pup to be obsessed. Head to ollie.com/chicks. Tell them all about your dog and use code CHICKS to get 60% off your welcome kit when you subscribe today. Plus, they offer an obsession guarantee. If you're not completely obsessed, you'll get your money back. That's ollie.com/chicks and enter code CHICKS to get 60% off your first box. Ollie, feed the obsession.
Okay, 4-3, Marissa and Caitie. This is question number 10 to Ria and Fran. I'm going to play a movie clip, and you tell me what movie it's from.
Oh, hey Mark, could you do me a favor and never leave a paycheck from your shit sitcom on my pillow ever again, please?
Oh, that is so rude of me to accidentally leave my paycheck for $25,000 on your pillow. I'm sorry.
It's a dick move.
It's just they keep coming, week after week. It's getting a little bit hard to keep track of them all.
You know what? Becoming marginally famous has really turned you into an asshole.
Is this to us?
Yes.
Did it get him to the Greek? It's Jonah Hill's. That's Jonah Hill's voice, but I don't know.
That sounded like Miles Teller at the end to me.
Oh, is it Miles Teller? Maybe it's Miles Teller. Jonah Hill, Miles Teller. This is the second time that I'm confusing their voices.
Is one of them famous in
Sounds like the sitcom.
that awkward moment? No.
10 seconds.
Oh, maybe it's that.
3 people?
5 seconds.
But it didn't sound like the other 2 voices. That's all I got.
All right, time's
The
up.
awkward moment, final answer.
Incorrect. It's Marissa and Caitie.
That's definitely Jonah Hill at the end. We can't hear it again, right?
What's our rule? Is it one per
No, we play
team?
one per team.
All right, so I can play it again.
Oh, hey Mark, could you do me a favor and never leave a paycheck from your shit sitcom on my pillow ever again, please?
Oh, that is so rude of me to accidentally leave my paycheck for $25,000 on your pillow. I'm sorry.
It's a dick move.
It's just they keep coming, week after week. It's getting a little bit hard to keep track of them all.
You know what? Becoming marginally famous has really turned you into an asshole.
What? Okay.
10 seconds.
Kate, what's the name of that? Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill. The name of the movie where the world is ending.
Is it the end of the world?
3 seconds.
Yeah.
Final answer?
Final answer?
End of the world.
Incorrect.
Oh, is it This Is the End?
No, it's Funny People.
I've never seen that.
That's Seth Rogen, Jason Schwartzman,
That
and
is
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill and Miles Teller, for some reason, really get
That one
mixed
was
up in
giving
my
more
head.
Jonah Hill,
The
though.
second listen, it sounded way more Jonah Hill.
Okay, question
What's
number 11.
Funny People?
Adam Sandler movie. You never seen that?
Oh, no.
That's a good one. It's Seth Rogen's like his assistant.
Never. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
Wait, really? Oh, wow. It's a good movie. Like sad. And it's a more serious movie, but okay, 4-3. Marissa and Caitie, this is question number 11 to them. Shout out Cal from Long Island. What was the LA club that the castmates in The Hills frequently went to?
Ledoux. Final answer.
Correct. And I'm happy that you said it because I would have fucked that up. All right.
Worth carrying us.
Would have been good to hear Noah say it's Le Deux.
Yeah. 5-3. Marissa and Caitie. Question number 12 to Ria Fran. Shout out Taylor from Indiana. In Lizzie McGuire, what specific sport does Lizzie compete in?
Gymnastics was the first thing that popped in my head. But isn't that when she tries to do gymnastics?
yeah.
Or she like
Let's say gymnastics then.
right?
I
can't
don't-
think
I
of
don't
anything
know.
else. Gymnastics, final answer.
Incorrect. Emphasis on specific.
Okay, I remember the ribbon twirling situation.
Yeah.
And I want to, is ribbon twirling a sport?
Or
Baton?
15 seconds.
Rhythmic gymnastics is the actual name of the sport.
ribbon dancing isn't a sport.
No, I think it's rhythmic
5
gymnastics.
Okay, let's go with it.
Final answer, rhythmic gymnastics.
Correct. Rhythmic
that's
gymnastics.
Bullshit.
It's rhythmic gymnastics.
You
I would have given it to
I'll
them.
talk to you about
I-
that after.
I mean, hey, hey, like,
No. I
do
just
we
think I think
I said
if we say
specific. I put
gymnastics,
specific in the question for this reason.
if we say gymnastics, I think you say we need something more specific before saying final answer.
But then I'm like helping you. I said specific in the question.
I guess that's how
like-
Jeff D does it.
And also, you pick and choose when you do that. Sometimes
Yeah.
you'll be
No, that's
like,
not
I'm
true.
Sometimes he's
looking.
like, close enough.
Yeah,
No, but
sometimes
here's
he'll
the
be like,
thing.
I'm looking for a little more.
It was
Jeff D, I will say Jeff D on the dozen says
This ain't the
if
dozen,
it's-
honey.
If you say one word, he'll say I need something more specific, and then you have like 2 seconds to clarify.
I just was like I said specific in the question, and gymnastics by
Is
itself isn't
specific.
specific.
You said what specific sport?
Just
Whatever,
move on,
it's fine.
move on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fight you on this.
Okay. It is 6-3,
Literally said what ribbon twirling.
Marissa and Caitie. And it's question number 13. Shout out to Sarah from France again. To Marissa and Caitie. The singer JoJo recorded a song titled Secret Love for which 2004 animated movie soundtrack?
2004. Okay. We were in 6th grade.
Yeah.
Secret Love. I'm thinking Pixar.
15 seconds.
It wouldn't have been like a Disney Lizzie McGuire type. I think that's too late for Lizzie McGuire
5
movie.
seconds.
But it's animated.
Oh, animated.
All right, time is up.
The Incredibles.
The Incredible Final Answer.
Final answer.
Incorrect. To Ria and Fran.
No clue.
I'm trying to think of what movies came out around that time.
2004.
And Secret Love, I'm trying to think of like animated movies that would have like
Yeah.
love aspect in it.
15 seconds.
I have no clue.
What was that one with the dog
5 seconds.
that Miley Cyrus was in? No, that would be too early.
No.
Time is up.
Toy Story.
Incorrect. Shark Tale.
I wasn't a big Shark Tale person, I
never
have to
saw
be
it.
completely honest.
Yeah, that
I
wasn't
think I
gonna
maybe
come to
saw
me.
it one time.
All
I
right,
saw
well,
that in theaters.
that seals a victory for Marissa and Caitie.
Congratulations.
Congrats to you guys.
Big
both.
congrats.
We're on a bad losing
Thanks,
It's
streak.
okay.
guys.
Bobby Flay sometimes loses a couple times in a row.
Yeah.
That's how you keep him, that's how you
Yeah.
keep Bobby wanting to come back and fight for himself.
All right, we'll do the final two questions. Question number 14 to Ria and Fran. Shout out Carly from Lansdale, Pennsylvania. Who is the youngest celebrity winner in Dancing with the Stars history?
Us?
Yeah.
Youngest
Bindi Irwin.
celebrity. Youngest celebrity. Yeah, that feels like a good guess.
Either Charlie
15
D'Amelio or
seconds.
Bindi Irwin.
Right. I would go Bindi.
All right, Bindi Irwin, final answer.
Incorrect. To Marissa and Caitie.
I was gonna say Bindi too, but maybe it was Sochi or that Pretty Little Liars girl. Maybe Sochi.
I'll defer to you.
Final answer.
Incorrect. It's Lori Hernandez. She was 16.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
damn.
All right. Final question. Shout out Molly from Glenville, Nebraska. And this is to Marissa and Caitie. Shout out Molly. Oh, I already shouted you out. On Modern Family. After Jay retires, what business does he start?
Jay, this is us?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, Jay is the grandpa, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Isn't there like closets, but I don't know if that's him or if that's...
Go for it. I've never watched it front to back, so I don't
15
know.
seconds.
I think that might be the mom, though. I don't know. Closets, final answer.
Incorrect. To Ria and Fran.
I'm not like a
Doesn't he
modern.
retire from closets, I thought.
Yeah, I'm not like a Modern Family trivia person. Like I
No,
never
know.
watched it all the way
It's what he
through,
does
so-
after retiring.
Yeah.
Gardening.
It's something with his dog.
I have literally no idea. I never
15 seconds.
No clue.
dog walking.
5 seconds.
Say like dog clothing line. Stella's all dressed up. Final answer.
Incorrect. Very close. Dog beds.
Dog beds.
Dog Beds
I knew
by
it was
Stella.
Something with a dog.
Something with the dog. Shit.
All
It
right.
was something with Stella. It's
I
the
gotta-
best episode when Stella falls in the pool.
I gotta watch the Modern Family.
Final score 6-3. I'm happy the gymnastics thing didn't decide this.
No,
Yeah,
no,
thank
no,
God.
it did not.
Congratulations, though. You guys get shirts that say you beat us, and
Thank
you know
you.
you're inspiring us that we got to get back to it next week and win the game. You know, it's motivation.
Do some watching,
Yes.
some studying.
Awesome. Fun fact though, when you guys were in Singapore, I'm the Marissa they kept on calling at the Pug Cafe.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
That makes a lot more sense.
Little behind the scenes, Marissa.
We did
helped
put
us
2 and 2 together before that. When
go to Singapore.
When Noah said your name, I was like, oh, that's when the guy called me Marissa the whole time. I just didn't bother to correct him.
Oh yeah! Oh my God! I forgot about that.
Funny. That's so
Wow.
funny.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, guys.
Thank
so
you.
nice
Thanks,
to
guys.
play trivia with you, and congratulations.
And thanks for sending us to Singapore.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Seriously.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, Chicks in the Office, long-time listener, first-time caller.
Look at the charts, who does it the best? 2 chicks getting paid in reality checks.